I also want to say that both Colorado and Washington have voted yes on legalizing the possession of small amounts of marijuana. Colorado and Washington, both pro-marijuana legalization votes tonight. Both of those have been called. Could have huge consequences. I think people have compartmentalized marijuana legalization in their head as this boutique issue. But if the state of Colorado legalizes marijuana, that's a huge deal. A huge deal.
Another major victory in the war against my freedom. We Amendment 64 passed and then set my people free from the tyranny of police chiefs. Quotas on Beach Street, birthing new industries, multi-billion-dollar companies, pay the debt off our country, all from the hemp tree. America's new century is now half full, not empty. That's the way it's supposed to be. Say the future by smoking weed. Light up and toast to me. Thank the Lord for the chosen weed.
Forget that prohibition recall actually happened at the state's level first. So, we could see the beginning of the end, I think, for it.
Well, they say it won't be Amsterdam. You won't be able to smoke a joint on the sidewalk. But adults would be, at least under state law, allowed to possess 1 ounce of marijuana for recreational use without a doctor's note.
Glad I made it to see this far. Allowed to see history happening. We the people agree that we should be legal. Some think it would be chaotic when really it's more peaceful. Some people paint it as evil while I puff my purple diesel. This color green ain't on easels. That's why I'm high as an eagle. The vote couldn't be vetoed. I should call my PO, tell her I'm out as CEO, blowing where shit is legal. We up with the law, this the G code. You get a license to drive, I get a license to grow. This my 9 to 5, every day I blow. Smoke.
Voters in Colorado and Washington state legalize recreational use of marijuana. Adults will be allowed to possess small amounts of pot, but it will be taxed.
Now that's going to set up a showdown with the federal government, which outlaws the drug. Massachusetts also approved marijuana for medical use.
Yeah, I'ma go ahead and tell you something. You don't even know what you're smoking on there. Marijuana is not a danger to the mind. It's all about these major companies and fucking up their grind. All you non-consumers, y'all don't see the signs of how they lie. Misinformation to us is how the super rich survive, and you wonder why the judge know you time for getting caught with some supply. Straight from the earth, it's a violation of probation, getting caught with some dirt. So why not smoke the perp and move to work that can make major corporations hurt? Now they say it's legal, so I can take the tint off my Regal and get high as an eagle. The non-achievers, they do not see it like we do. It's just a conspiracy. Grandmama said it was evil. She too listened to the same rich people who told us not to, but they smoke weed too. Now these companies is looking like, what do we do? Promote the smoke that dare always told us dope. I'm laughing at you while I'm rolling my exotics. This weed has turned into my hypnotic while I'm blowing on this simple chronic. And if you ain't got it, then you better get it. It's legal now, baby. Smoke loud every day.
Governor, I want to ask you about something else that was on the ballot in Colorado. This was an initiative to make marijuana legal in your state for recreational use, and it has passed tonight. I wonder how you see that affecting the state of Colorado.
A lot of strong arguments on both sides, but it's still against federal law, so we might be able to decriminalize it. I'm not sure we can make it as legal as what the voters would like us to do, but clearly the will of the voters spoke. And obviously the majority felt it should be treated more like alcohol and not have its onerous burden of legal burdens on it. But I think it's ultimately it's a challenge to figure out if the federal government has it illegal, how do we decide whether if we can't legalize it, how do we decriminalize it, how do we get as close as we can to the will of the voters?
My European friends tell me either the United States is inherently more criminal or there's something goofy about our laws, and it's time to stop locking up responsible adult pot smokers and recognize the real problems of drug abuse, and we're going to do that in the leadership way in Washington State.